Welcome back to TKL Talks. It's your girl TKL, and I am still here with my girl because this conversation has been so good. We had to just keep it going.
Yes.
I'm here with my girl Atiya. But listen, guys, I want to talk about work-life balance. What is work-life balance? Is there ever a balance in work life? Like I heard a quote one time from this amazing woman that says, if I'm winning in one area of my life, I'm likely losing in another area of my life. Like if I'm winning in my business, I'm going strong, I'm hustling, I'm hard. I'm missing out on my son's football games.
Come
I'm
on.
missing out on being with my husband. I'm missing out on family stuff. So for me, it is a struggle, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you, Tia. It's a
Girl,
struggle.
that boat is full, okay? It's full.
It's full. I really don't believe balance ever really exists. I don't think it's ever a balance. There's one thing is going to be priority at this moment.
Yes.
And then something else is going to be a priority. But I believe there is a healthy
Happy
rotation,
medium. Yes.
healthy rhythm,
Yeah.
and I do feel like it takes a certain spouse when you have your husband, a team
Yes.
who is working with you to help offset some of those things when you are working or you are vacationing. So I want to ask you personally,
Yeah.
what does that look like in your life? Because you have an amazing team. I mean, they are dope.
Yes, they are.
I mean,
Listen, I say all the time, I will put my team up against any team.
Girl,
right?
Yes,
they're good. Yes,
they are good. So I know, like you've been married, you're married, you're a mom, you're a wife, daughter, sister. But what does that look like? Do you take time out for Tia, like just for you, aside from family, hubby? What does self-care look like for Atiya?
Oh, girl. On and on with this one. So it's so funny because we literally just had this conversation on my podcast. Me and hubby. And so I'm gonna start. I'm honest, Ken. You know I'm honest.
You are.
Oh my
Keep
God, right?
Yes.
My 17-year-old who just
graduated,
said to me, Mom, you're like a mom, not a mother. And I thought to myself, what does that mean? Okay. Really, like, what does that mean? And then I said to my husband, I said, babe, Diana told me I'm a mom and not a mother. And my mind was going on and on and on about that for days, right? And I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna circle back around. Stay with me. I always say, stay with me. I'm a blesser.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm gonna bless you, but we gonna find out.
You always bless me, so
I love it. So, like you said, right? When you are an entrepreneur, there is never no balance. Like if you're going full throttle for the business, you are going to lack. You're bound to lack in motherhood, wifehood, if I can make up a word, right? You are bound to lack in one of them. But like you said, there has to be this time where so again, I say it all the time, I put in 20 years.
Yes.
And before I could get the team that now believes in my vision, because that's the thing about a team.
Come on.
You got to find the individuals who believe in your vision. 100%.
That's the part. Yes.
Because when you get that, then it helps lessen the load for everything else.
Yes.
So I would probably say maybe this year is when things started to shake and shift for me to be able to step outside of the business a little bit more and step inside of motherhood and wifehood.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
Now, I've always been about self-care.
Okay.
I'm that person that's like, I'm not about to tell you to take care of yourself and be beautiful, but I ain't about to do it myself.
Right.
So I'm big on making sure that, like, I go to yoga, like I do guided meditation, like I'm big on those things that to keep my mind in a healthy state. Like, very proactive when it comes to that.
I love
right?
It. Do you schedule yourself? Like, is it like once a month, twice a month? Like,
oh, girl, listen.
It's on your schedule.
Yeah. Listen, Rhonda was just here, right? If she was here to talk about this schedule thing, she'd be stressed out. Listen, literally, I wake up at 5:30 every morning. From 5:30 to 9 a.m., my schedule is jam-packed.
Wow.
Whether it is prayer, guided meditation, yoga, from about 5:30 to about 11 in the morning, right? Because I'm going to yoga almost every day.
Get out
like I don't play with that.
I love
like,
it. So you are this busy entrepreneur. You
Yeah.
owning this salon, but you make sure you make time out for your
Absolutely.
every day.
Every day. I'm doing this 365 thing with ET, Eric Thomas, motivational speaker, right? #1 motivational speaker. That's my one of my mentors.
One of her mentors.
And so I'm doing this 365-day thing with him. where he does guided meditation and all of those things. But it's so funny because one of the things that he was talking about today is balance. And so he never said work-life balance. Right. Because I don't believe that exists, right? It's like multitasking. Right. We cannot multitask. Right. Like something is not going to happen. Done. I don't care what nobody says. Right. Yeah, I'll challenge anybody with that process and thought process. Yes. It ain't happening, yes. Right? So I don't agree that work-life balance is a thing. Right. If you are... And honestly, it depends on what success looks like for you. Yes. For me, at everything I do, I'm going 100%. You hear me? Yes. If I say I'm stepping my big toe in it, I'm going 100%. Yeah. I'm never doing nothing mediocre. Right. And so if it's business, if it's friendship, if it's relationships, whatever it is, yes. I'm going in that relationship thinking, how can I bring value to this situation? Yes. And so, to be perfectly honest, because I'm that person in life, motherhood, I wasn't quite that person. Got you. Right? Mm-hmm. So my daughter said, when she said, Mom, you're like a mom and not a mother, right? Got you. It was interesting because while I'm thinking it's something negative, she's looking at it as something very positive. Okay. Like, so, right? Yeah. Plot twist, right? Plot twist. Because she's thinking that I'm a cool mom. Got right? You. Okay. You're not so strict to the point where it makes me, this is her words, to the point where it makes me feel like I got to do sneaky things. Right. 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 You just, because one of the things my dad taught us, don't make nothing paramount. Like, yes. It's pointless to make it paramount. Right. If you add too much fuel to it, yes. then it becomes a combustion. Right. I love that. In parenting, me and my husband are big on, if it happens, it happens. Mm-hmm. And we'll deal with it when it comes. And so I am that person. I'm that mother. Yes. Whereas in business, I'm like, when that client come in, everybody in here better be saying hello. Yes. Hey, beautiful. How are you? Right. I'm that person in business. Yes. When it comes to motherhood, I'm like, we're not going to make it paramount because at the end of the day, we learning with them. Yes. Right. Absolutely. I'm a mom. I'm learning as my kids grow. Yes. I'm growing with them. Mm-hmm. My husband, we've been together for 20 years. It'll be. Kids. Yeah. Yes. Married for 20 years. Known each other since I was 2 and he was 4. So that's a whole different. That's a whole another. Yeah. That's going to be on another segment. We're going to talk about that. So I love that. I love that being. So it wasn't a negative thing. She actually said, you're a mom. Like, I can come to you. Yeah. You're relatable. Yeah. I don't have to hide things from you. And even in the busyness of your life, it doesn't sound like from her standpoint that she missed out on anything. Yeah. You gave her exactly what she needed. Absolutely. So I love that so much. And one of the things that's standing out I thought about it today. For ladies out there, all of us have those women who are our stylists. Yeah. They are handpicked from God. You got to make sure that they're right. You got to make sure that they're handpicked from God. Yes. Because I thought about it today where I was like, your hands are touching my crown. Absolutely. And my crown, our crowns, is one of the most sacred parts of our body. Yeah. And our minds is right underneath that, right? Our brains. So you got to be careful who you are allowing to touch you, touch your crown. Yes. Speaking to you. And I just want to say, I thank you for your yes. I thank you for your elevation in ministry. I thank you for your anointed hands. I thank you for sowing into me in so many ways more than you could ever imagine. Wow. When I sit in your chair, it is a Holy Ghost connection. Yeah. It's not just somebody doing my hair. Listen, you about to bring tears to my eyes. Where's the tissue at? We got to get you some tissue. No, you good. Seriously, like, people got to understand, like, this is not just, a willy-nilly thing. Just like you take time with a physician, who you want your physician to be. You got to be that about your stylist, your whoever, makeup, whatever. So I just honor you. I just thank you for coming today and being on our very last segment together. You have been such a light for all of us. And I know that there's women out there that are going to want to reach out to you and connect with you. So I believe you're at Atiya Johnson on Atiya Johnson on everything. Only difference is Instagram is at Atiya Johnson 1. That's it, the number 1. Man, and if they want to get more information about your school, where would they go to? Is that so? School is going to be admissions@johnacademy.com. Yes. If you want to get in contact with me personally, it is info@atiyajohnson.com. Hair salon, we're on the internet as jonashairstudio.com. Or just DM me, right? Atiya Johnson 1 on Instagram and Facebook. It's good, right? Yes. I'm gonna say this one last thing before we go, if I may. One of the things I always ask for, I pray for every morning is whenever I touch someone, whether it's through my hands, through my voice, just through my personality, whatever it is, that God gives me a fresh anointing every time. And so for me, right, to hear you say that, I am honored. I'm humble. You know, you all, I tell everybody, our clients is the reason why I am who I am. We couldn't do it without y'all. Being in business for 20 plus years is not a light feat, right? And so, but we couldn't do it without you. So thank you, Kenya. Like, this is not,
Yes, yes. It's my honor. I mean, I told you I'm a fan. But listen, y'all, this has been amazing. I just want to know, I've had so many takeaways. One of my biggest takeaways is what your dad said. Stay strong.
Keep going strong and never give up. Can you gonna tear that up all day, y'all?
I'm sorry. Keep going strong and never give up. Like, seriously, like, that's what I'm dealing with right now as we speak, y'all. I'm gonna be super transparent. I am in current warfare. Okay, warfare. Like, don't let the smiles fool you. It gets real out in these streets. But I'm going to keep going strong and never give up. Okay, that's what I need you guys to do too. So listen, once again, like, subscribe, hit those notification button. Make sure you are watching all of our episodes because all of the ladies on B3 Media are amazing. And until next time, stay blessed. Love you guys.
Don't miss out on the opportunity to be inspired, informed, and empowered. We are B3 Media TV.